Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we were working on Flux Controller and the Flux Network, getting this guy to go over here and supply power to our amazing auto-sifting setup, which is working, well, decently well. There's a couple issues that I want to address with this, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, so we were also working with chickens and making sure they were happy and everything. We have our iron chicken now, who will grow up soon enough, plus all the other chickens, which are doing great, taking all the redstone that I can get, and we just got a coal chicken, so we can go ahead and set him down and have him grow. So that would be all of the chickens for those guys. Where did I put my nets? There they are. Let's go ahead and take these guys out for a second. And we'll come back over here to the chickens and do some other stuff with them in a little bit. But, yeah, excuse me. Today, we have to figure out what to do. Unfortunately, I don't really know what I want to do today. This is kind of the part of the series where we have basic stuff set up, but not like enough of things, so that we can't just jump into whatever we want. And that's kind of the issue. So the biggest thing is we need mobs, in order to get into blood magic. So we're going to try, depending on how much iron we have, to do something with that. We need to fix one thing with this over here. Not a really big deal. I have 2 iron. Can we go ahead and turn this to alloys and get some soul sand? And I don't have any more iron. Oh no. Please tell me I have some iron laying around somewhere. That would be really nice. So that we can make this rudimentary snare, I really need iron essence. So maybe we'll make some iron seeds. That could be really good. Does this have... It does. Okay, I love this. I love this machine, the Garden Cloche from Immersive Engineering. If you've not watched any of my other series and seen, I use those a lot. A lot. So let's open a couple of these. Sleep charm. No idea what it does. Redstonia and Podzol. Yuck. Not what I wanted. Alright, well, that's fine. Eventually we'll get this kind of sorted out as well. We need some string. So we'll at least grab that. So we just need some iron. Do we have any iron in here? We might. We only have the quartz enriched iron. Ugh, bummer. So I guess we have a little bit of iron ore pieces. Okay, the pigman's still over there. I heard an Enderman, but I do not see an Enderman. Let's throw not that in there. And I guess the Podzol in there. And the Redstonia should be able to fit in there. Perfect. So, yeah, we're going to do some stuff today. Just kind of random things a little bit. So that's going to go in there. It's going to come up here. And that's the problem. So it doesn't always go where it needs to go. And that's what we're going to fix with another filter. Which I should have everything I need for it, other than, actually I should have everything we need for it. So there, that, and then some silicone. There's 1 and 2. Perfect. That'll make the Z-Logic controller. There's a creeper over there. Huh, okay. Well then, we need to lure that guy over here So I didn't actually check to see if... Don't explode, please. I didn't actually check to see if we had lit up this area. We didn't. Perfect. Well, actually, we don't even need this. So we're just going to destroy that. I'm going to put a torch here just to make things a little bit better lit. But yeah, that was not a good thing. So let's come in here, and that guy is empty now. I want to break this. In case you didn't notice, I did make a whole bunch of... Wow, that is using up a lot of power. Why? Okay. It balanced out. Does this have like a... This doesn't have any buffer, so... because I didn't put any storage on it, so I don't know why it was doing that. Anyways, we need to grab some sugarcane. We do have sugarcane growing down there, right? No. We're going to want to grow some sugarcane. So let's go find a spot down there. And we'll get some sugarcane growing, at least for the time being. And then later we can kind of move things around, make things look nicer. I guess let's just do it right here. Actually, let's do it like over here. So 1, 2, 3. Do something like this. And we just need a bucket of water. And we'll be good to go. So, what is with the lag? That's odd. I don't usually have issues with this series. So there we go. I cannot wait to get flight. That is something that I'm eagerly awaiting, by the way. Just because of... I realize we can only put it on the 4 corners. But we need paper, so... We have a watering can. Let's get a little bit more sugar cane, and we'll make the paper so that we can get the filter, make things a little bit nicer, and that should be enough because we have more up here. So, yeah, we just need a lot of different things, kinda. And I was looking at the achievement book, and I noticed one, level up a tinker's tool or weapon. And I realized we can do that. Once we break something with this guy. There we go. We just leveled up a flint pickaxe. So, that is technically an achievement. So let's click that one off. There were some other things that I'd noticed. We are processing seed materials to ingots, and we're automating storage from an automatic sieve. Technically, we're immediately putting that in, and then turning cobblestone and gravel with the sag mill. We're doing all of that stuff automatically. Now we've got a little bit of work to do with it, but we are actively doing it. So there's that. Anyways, let's see. Let's put that there. My inventory is way too full. But let's get some paper, and we can get Z-Logic controller and an advanced item filter. So there's a couple of things we need to filter out of this gold chest over here, and that's kind of the issue. By the way, this is working pretty well. Everything's pretty much full up over here. I realize that this is also going to give us flint sometimes. So we do need to do something about that. What I'll probably do is just put a drawer to feed this guy back with flint. or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna need a little bit more redstone. We have a good bit of redstone. So we just need to put this filter on here. We are going to blacklist. Or dictionary. Sticky mode. How did I get... I guess it's... I guess that works. Because this is whitelisted only those chunks. Okay, so we're going to blacklist these chunks, and then there's one other thing. So if I put both of these in here, the string is going to get turned into meshes. Ew. Alright, that didn't work. There is another filter. It is a mod item filter. So it's paper and a Yeta wrench. I think that's what we need. So whitelist. So if I put that in there, it's not going to go in there at all, because it's not whitelisted. We need to whitelist it. So that is one of the issues. And the other issue is this is whitelisted, but I've had Yellorium show the dust shown up in here because it's not whitelisted here. And that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the sag mill. No, I wanted to go to the furnace. So the Yellorium dust couldn't go into here because it was full, so it went immediately into here, and that was the problem. So let's grab the iron. We're going to need that for something in a second. Can we make a Yeta wrench? Electrical steel. Okay. Or we can get one. I happen to have one. Do I need it? Let's see if we have another one. Hey, that's completely full. So Yeta wrench, no. Electrical steel, no. So electrical steel is iron, which is kind of the problem. It's iron, silicone, and coal. Right. We can also get it from green loot bags. Green loot bags seem to be like the best thing to get. Let's see if we have anything. I really need to expand the platforms and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, Mr. Iron Chicken is ready. Now I know I have 3 iron on me. The issue is I don't actually want to use it. Because I want to make a snare. But seeing as the zombie pigman went away, we have no use for that right now. So let's take, I guess, 3 silicon, 3 coal powder, and let's make sure we don't have any electrical steel in here. We don't. Put all those in there, and that'll give us that. So then we just need to make this guy, the mod item filter, Yeta wrench, which is a basic gear. That's just cobblestone and sticks. That is easy, easy, easy. So we just need a little bit more paper, which again, we have a paper tree. I always forget about this guy. So there's all the paper we need. We just need to make the Yeta wrench now, and it should be done. Oh, I guess not. It's just not showing any graphics. There we go. So yeah, once we get this kind of taken care of, there is the guy. Something I'm just gonna do for now is something like that. And eventually we will move all this stuff into the refined storage system, which will be kind of located underneath the base. All of the cables and stuff, all the storage, we'll just put underneath the base because it'll be a little bit easier for me to have it there. It's almost done. There we go. So yet a wrench. And then paper. Oh, Mr. Enderman, I dislike you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this guy here. We're going to blacklist ex nihilo. And then I think we can just use Yellorium. This will blacklist big reactors, which should blacklist the Yellorium dust, and then anything else. Let's see. Does this have nickel, lead? Perfect. So we put those in there. They should not go in there. They should try to go in here. And it might take them a little bit of time. That's fine. Because who cares? We just need to get the stuff. So that should be good enough to handle getting more materials. The only other thing is actually additions, and I think that's something else we want to blacklist because of the crushed black quartz. We'll see if that makes any difference later. But like the gold ore chunk will stay in here until it can get through. So that looks fine. Put a bunch of gravel in there. And we will hopefully get some more iron here soon. I guess let's put that in there for right now. And let's move on to something else. So we have anything good in here? We have a lot of common loot bags. We need to compress those down. That is just an auto crafter, compressor type stuff. Should not be an issue to do later. Don't really feel like doing it right now, but let's take this Infernium. We have a lot of Infernium here. And eventually we will kind of forgo the whole mob drop tower for a grinder with some other stuff. So I just need a little bit of iron so that I can get the snare. Let's go ahead and sleep, just because everything else works so good during the day. And I guess let's go ahead and start working on chickens again. There's not really, we're really at the point of this mod pack where we just gotta figure out things to do. We have a good bit of diamonds. That is a good sign. We need to just continue sifting, get diamond meshes, try to get as much fortune as we can, all that kind of fun stuff. I realize that we're not going to get iron from that, which is bad. So we need to sift here. I will do that between episodes. So Mr. Enderman, you just kind of do your thing. Alright, so let's see. We have a ton of Infernium. Now, if we want to get the Master Infusion Stone, that's going to require another star and Supremium. Can we... Okay, we can convert this down. That's good. So let's put all of the essences here. Let's go ahead and just do one of these. Make as much of the highest here as we can. And that's like 2 of the blues. So just do this. And that'll be good for now. So we'll just kind of collect as much essence as we possibly can. Mostly from the mob farm. And then eventually we'll be able to get more seeds. So things that we're going to probably want early on are like iron seeds, not ice. Iron seeds, which takes tier 3. But the biggest problem is getting prosperity shards. Now, I was looking into this, and prosperity shards come from sand. Sand with iron stiffen or diamond meshes. We're going to have a diamond mesh, and 16% chance, that's pretty good. Now, otherwise, we could get this from... I thought there was an ore. Yeah, there are ores, but those are disabled. So we just have to sift for it. So that's unfortunate. But okay, that's fine. Let's real quick deal with these guys, and then I want to... Actually, no, we're going to do it the other way around. We need to make a Tinker's Smeltery. That's one of the last things we have to do in the Stone Age. We need to make Tinker's Construct Smeltery, and we need to make metal tools. I think I can agree with both of those things, so let's get started on that. We are going to need gravel, we're going to need sand, and we're going to need clay, because we need grout. We need a lot of grout. And so we should have some stuff over here. We should have some sand and clay over here that we can take. And not much of either of those, but we can make our first little bit of grout and start cooking that up. Now, if we want more grout, we're going to need dust. And so... Oh, that's snad. That's not sand. That's snad. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to need sand and dust. Let's go ahead and just grab this stuff. And he can do whatever he wants. And I'll kind of keep an eye on this chest, and anytime there's anything that we need to kind of move, we'll deal with that. So let's go ahead and turn all of this into sand. Yeah, let's turn all of it into sand. And then what we can do, crush it all. We'll just turn this 11 into dust. So in order to make a smeltery, we just need... Alright, let's get the things we need. Smeltery controller. Tank. We're going to need a casting table, a faucet, and then the rest are bricks. So we're going to need 8, 16, 11. So we're going to need four things of this. So that's not too terrible. We just need to grab water and all that fun stuff. So let's just take care of this. I wish... Oh, I have a thing over there. Why did that eat my... I guess I didn't actually have water. Because we should be able to put that in there and do that. And there's 3 blocks of clay. Let's do 4. Let's do like 5 for right now. And then we can make grout. And we'll just cook all that up. Now, while we're waiting for that, let's... I really hate these Endermen. Let's come over here. Oh my gosh. He's just teleporting around. So, let's kill the Enderman. Alright. We need to eat. And the Iron Chicken hasn't given us any chicken yet. Or, not chicken, any, Oh, he has. Okay, I take it back. So let's see what can we do with the Iron Chicken. So iron chicken. Looks like a lot of things. Where is... Hey, we can make electrical steel chicken. So an iron chicken with a coal gives you steel. That might not be a bad thing. Bone white gives you silver. Coal also gives you lead. So I think what we want to do is silicone with... So let's do iron chicken in the middle. We're going to grab our silicone chicken. Put him on one side. And then as soon as the coal chicken grows up, which we can speed that up with a little bit of wheat, or rather seeds, then we can get all we need. So we just feed him a bunch of seeds, and that'll be a lot faster. So perfect. Is it not reaching all of that stuff? I don't think it is. So we might want to move the chest and everything, but it's kind of whatever. Alright, anyways, here is our coal chicken, and you go right there. Perfect. So I'll let them go for a while. We're going to get iron, we're going to get coal, and then we'll come back to that later. So how are we doing with the smeltery stuff? We're going to need a piece of glass. We're going to have a bunch of seared bricks. So this should be able to make most of the stuff. So there is the controller, the tank, casting table, faucet. I realize we're also going to need a drain, and then bricks. So where do we want to put this? Let's see. Let's grab a brick. Just put that right there. And I guess we'll put it right over here for it now. Now I don't want to make a big one of these guys. So what we're going to do, just put the controller. Let's see. We'll put the casting table here. And let's see, not the tank there. We can put the tank back here. The drain, which I actually want it to look like that. Put the faucet down. Break this guy. Break this guy. And then we can grab the remainder of the stuff to make one more brick. And we'll put the brick. Let's actually do it the other way around. Let's put the brick right there. And there we go. We have a technical, actual, like, smeltery. So that is another quest. We need to upgrade a Tinker's Construct tool. So we're gonna need some gold. Honestly, I really want to make this slightly larger, and the reason being is because with it being this small, we can only put one thing in at a time, and that's really annoying. So let's just do this. We're going to make a bunch of grout, and if we don't use it all, it's whatever. Really doesn't matter. So let's get all of those. That's 48 more. That should be plenty. So it's just going to take a little bit of time for that to cook, and we can get going on some other things. So we're going to want, so we have all that stuff. We're just going to be making bricks, so that's not a problem. So we're going to want a... there's a very specific type of chest. Pattern chest. We're going to need a pattern chest. So do we have any patterns sitting over here? We do. Let's get a chest shape. And you can also make a pattern chest from an actual chest. But there we go. There is a pattern chest. Now this is going to go right here. Now this is going to get destroyed. So let's go ahead and break this up. My inventory is completely full. So let's go ahead and we're going to put the casting table there. Let's just use cobblestone to kind of designate everything. We're going to want this. We're going to want to move this completely, I realize. My inventory is so full. Where can we put this? I don't really want it to, like, I don't plan on keeping it. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We light things up. Not there, but like other places. So gonna want that there. Smeltery drain, like so. With the faucet. We could grab the other stuff, and I guess this will be fine for now. I really need to come on here and just build for a while. To be honest, that's kind of a boring thing for me to do. At least to me, it's kind of boring. But do that. We're going to want stuff back there. We'll get the controller in a second. Let's go ahead and grab the part chest and the casting table. Or the the pattern chest, which will store our parts, or patterns rather, the casts. You'll see in a second. So we can do that there, and that there. And then once we have enough bricks, we just fill in the rest of this thing. And put a torch there, torch there. Alright, so we have 44, so there's 11 more bricks. I don't think that's going to be enough. So we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Also, the sky is really weird looking. 5 more. We're gonna have like 2. So we're gonna need literally 1 more set of. Let's go ahead and just make 1 more set of this stuff, the dust, and then we get to do the fun part of making casts and all that kind of fun stuff. It's actually not that bad to do, but grout. There's 8 more. There's 2 more. And this is 3. So that is exactly enough. So let's get this set up. And then all we have to do is we're going to need to fill in the tank with some lava. And that should be about it. So the smeltery is not going to stay here. I don't know where I'm going to end up putting it, to be perfectly honest. Probably over in this area. But probably like downstairs or something. And we'll kind of deal with it as we get there. So let's go ahead and make the last of the seared bricks. So now this guy will store 9 blocks at a time. We're going to need 2. And we need to go make a pick. Just a stone pick. So there we go. There's a stone pickaxe head. And then this will go into here. And we can pour our molten gold on it. and that will make a cast. Now then the last thing we need to do, now that we have a cast, is we just need to get some sort of part. So let's look at pickaxe heads. Cobalt would honestly be the best thing ever, but we don't have that yet. I want to say, see, I want something that has a decent mining speed and a decent mining level. Most of these don't. So iron is decent, but I think steel is better. If we have obsidian level, cobalt level would be the best. So yeah, I wish we had some cobalt. Unfortunately, in order to get cobalt, we need either the ore, which we can't get for a while. I was looking into getting the void ore miner. In order to get that, we need to find ore, and we can't make ore. We need to go to like, the oh, what's it called? Let's see if we can't get some netherrack into the stuff. So we need to go to the beneath in order to get stuff. So one second, let's see. In order to get the ores, we need to go to the beneath and have silk touch. So that's going to be fun. So we need netherrack. Okay, it's like that. We can make quite a bit of it too. So I'm going to try to get some cobalt, because cobalt is one of the best metals to use for tools. And we'll sleep here in a second. Oh, the sun's coming up. We need to sleep now. Get rid of this rain. But yeah, so if we can get some cobalt, that would probably be the best thing for us. And then we can go from there. Now, something that we're going to have to do eventually is, because of how chickens work, some of the chickens that we're going to need are nether exclusive, and we need to build a little bit of platform so that they spawn. Now, I don't know if maybe we can do something like, let's use all but 16. I don't know if we can do something like maybe get oh, if we can get like the what am I trying to say? If we can get if throwing eggs would spawn the chickens or not. But it's something we can kind of figure out and go from there with. So, anything yet? Yeah, so we're blacklisting X Nilo, which is that. We have a little bit of Ardite. We only need one little piece worth. So, that's really all there is to it. So we'll just kind of wait on this. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And we'll throw the iron in there as well. So we have 3 pieces of Ardite, which if we look at the uses of this, it's the same chance. It's actually 2% chance for each, which is very low. But we do have Fortune 3 and high efficiency. So hopefully this works. We can get some cobalt. Now we need 2 ingots worth. And that is, well, good enough for 1 chunk. And we have 1 piece so far. So that would be nice if we can get that. If we can't, we'll make the piece out of something else. But we'll kind of see how things go. So one big thing that we do need to kind of work on is a lot of it really does center on me getting expansion. So one of the big things that we need to work on is a better farm So making a nice big farm so that we can make more chicken stuff, and automating the farm, that's something that we really need to look into. So do we have like a harvester? I know Ender.io has stuff, so there is the farming station, and that is probably going to be our best bet. I think there's is there industrial foregoing in this? No, doesn't look like it. So farming station is probably going to be our best bet, and that should be pretty easy to do once we get there. So we have an Ardite ore chunk. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to just manually put that in there. And there's the cobalt. Perfect. So that should give us two pieces, and that'll give us a little bit of stuff. So I'm going to let this kind of keep going, and any pieces we get, we'll kind of go from there with. But there's 2 pieces of cobalt. Let's go ahead and cook those up. That'll take a little bit of time. Let's come back over here. I want to store some stuff. So and that's fine for now. So I need to sift a lot of iron to try to get the rest of the sifters that I want to get the auto sieves. These guys, we're gonna need a lot of those, and enchanting all the stuff and whatnot. But most importantly, we just need to start sifting everything, and then just start piling everything in here, and then eventually we will transfer things to the refined storage system. That part is probably the easiest. So let's get a nice cobalt pickaxe head, and we'll replace it on our bone pick, and then everything will be great. So that is another achievement. We just do this, and there is a cobalt pick. Perfect. So with that taken care of, I believe we've completed the Stone Age. So still plenty of things to do. Still got a lot to do, but we're getting there. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!